Hi there, this is Yogi Viredra Yogi with really tell you the truth. You are born great. All mankind are created equal. There is no discrimination by the Almighty Father, the Creator. All have got body, mind and soul. So your responsibility to understand the power of your body and simultaneously also recognize the power of your mind. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve for you. But you have to demand from yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to develop tremendous confidence, courage, conviction, strong-mindedness, resolutely willed, steadfastly holding to your conviction, and dreaming, desiring, cherishing new ideals, new visions, with a burning and intense desire, and with a passion to get it what you want, determined. I want it, I must have it. Right brother said, I must fly, he did it. Buddha said, I must be enlightened, he must realize truth, and he did it. Abraham Lincoln wanted Emancipation Proclamation, he did it. Now what you want in life, you have to decide yourself. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said, once you decide, the universe conspires to make it happen. So it is just for your asking and ready to pay the price with blood, toil, tears and sweat. And every dream of yours, every desire, every aspirations, visions, missions, promises will be fulfilled. God has given you this power. The intelligent substance is with you. But are you very wise enough, strong enough, brave enough, smart enough to embrace it and become one of the greatest servants of the mankind? But the courage must come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to win. So figure it out yourself, my friends. You were born with all the great men have had. With your equipment all began. So get hold of yourself and set for a great goal and say, I too can do it. This is not the monopoly of few. The same intelligent substance is abundantly available with every mankind. But there has to be stimulations to the perception and discovery of the fact that every man is creator of himself, the maker of himself, the molder of his character, the maker and shaper of his own conditions, environment, circumstances. This is true. So I really inspire you to listen to some of the great persons of some great people who have been always teaching us from time to time how we can become great in life.
Intelligent substance, and therefore all contain the same essential powers and possibilities. Greatness is equally inherent in all, and may be manifested by all. Every person may become great. Every constituent of God is a constituent of man. Man may overcome both heredity and circumstances by exercising the inherent creative power of the soul. If he is to become great, the soul must act and must rule the mind and the body. Man's knowledge is limited, and he falls into error through ignorance. To avoid this, he must connect his soul with the universal spirit. Universal spirit is the intelligent substance from which all things come. It is in and through all things. All things are known to this universal mind, and man can so unite himself with it as to enter into all knowledge. To do this, man must cast out of himself everything that separates him from God. He must will to live the divine life, and he must rise above all moral temptations. He must forsake every course of action that is not in accord with his highest ideals. He must reach the right viewpoint, recognizing that God is all, in all, and that there is nothing wrong. He must see that nature, society, government, and industry are perfect in their present stage and advancing toward completion, and that all men and women everywhere are good and perfect. He must know that all is right with the world and unite with God for the completion of the perfect work. It is only as man sees God as the great advancing presence in all and good in all that he can rise to real greatness. He must consecrate himself to the service of the highest that is within himself, obeying the voice of the soul. There is an inner light in every man, that continuously impels him toward the highest, and he must be guided by this light if he would become great. He must recognize the fact that he is one with the Father, and consciously affirm this unity for himself and for all others. He must know himself to be a God among gods and act accordingly. He must have absolute faith in his own perceptions of truth and begin at home to act upon these perceptions. As he sees the true and right course in small things, he must take that course. He must cease to act unthinkingly and begin to think, and he must be sincere in his thought. He must form a mental conception of himself at the highest, and hold this conception until it is his habitual thought form of himself. This thought form he must keep continuously in view. He must outwardly realize and express that thought form in his actions. He must do everything that he does in a great way, in dealing with his family, his neighbors, acquaintances, and friends. He must make every act an expression of his ideal. The man who reaches the right viewpoint and makes full consecration, and who fully idealizes himself as great, and who makes every act, however trivial, an expression of the ideal, has already attained to greatness. Everything he does will be done in a great way. He will make himself known and will be recognized as a personality of power. He will receive knowledge by inspiration and will know all that he needs to know. He will receive all the material wealth he forms in his thoughts and will not lack for any good thing. He will be given ability to deal with any combination of circumstances that may arise, and his growth and progress will be continuous and rapid. Great works will seek him out, and all men will delight to do him honor. Because of its peculiar value to the student of the science of being great, I close this book by giving a portion of Emerson's essay on the Oversoul. This great essay is fundamental, showing the foundation.
Dear friends, just as I was giving you the narration of Wattles book, Wonderful Things, Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Being Great. This great author, Wallace D. Wattles, wrote wonderful spiritual book, stimulating the intelligence of all of us that we can retain greatness. And greatness cannot remain a monopoly of few, but there has to be a burning desire, a passion in our heart and soul and mind to attain greatness. Those who seek it, they find it. Those who knock it, the door will open for them. That's why the world is so beautiful. The civilized world, the scientifically advanced world, this is the creation of the great souls who realize their supreme power of mind, and with determination, conviction, courage, they really glorify the beautiful earth. I, being a part of this glorifying, request all of you, believe in yourself. Know that power, comprehend that supreme power of your mind, embrace it and use it. And so I tell you in the words of James Allen, dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become one day. Dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become one day. There is nothing on this earth which cannot be achieved and who cannot be attained. But there has to be a willpower. There has to be the realization of the power of your mind. And with such great determination, commitment, passion, you can really be a very powerful person who can really serve. That should be the ultimate goal of your life, to be a true servant of the mankind. Because he pressed best who loveth best. He pressed best who loveth best. All things, both great and small, for the dear God who made us, he made and loved all. How can you love unless you give? And to give, you have to empower yourself. You have to attain supreme ability, capability to serve the mankind. And that is only possible once you realize that you are not ordinary. You have the power to become great. Greatness means realize the power of your mind, embrace it and use it. That is the real meaning of greatness. realization of the power of your mind, embracing it and using it, comprehending that supreme power of your mind, beloved friends, then mind has the power, but the realization of your believing in your ability and capability of the power of mind, that is very, very important. One of the great authors, Claude Blister, wrote a book, The Magic of Believing, where he is writing, believe in the creative, supreme magical power of your belief in yourself, faith in yourself, and then magic there will be in your life. Everything will come to you. Whole purpose of this Yogi Virendra is to let all my friends on this universe know that you are wonderful. Your life is very short. You are an actor. You are playing different roles. Play it with total dedication, commitment, passion and love. You will never get another chance to be a great human being. Embrace this life and glorify this life. Then what happens? You will become a great man and you will inspire millions. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us footprints of the sands of time. And I caution you and warn you, in the world's broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not a dumb driven cattle, be a hero in this strife. If God made you great, God made you a hero. You have all the power to become great. Why you are contented to become ordinary? Why you don't take full possession of your power of mind, control and direct it towards any supreme goal in life? Why you deprive yourself from being a wonderful person, a great man, a great Abraham Lincoln, a great anybody who has graced this earth, because you will be what you will to be. The visions, you glorify your mind. The vision you glorify in your mind. The ideals which you enthrone in your heart, with that you will make your life by, that you will become. It is assured, it is guaranteed, there is no doubt about it. So beloved friends, believe in yourself. Believe in the God-gifted power of the mind. Believe in the power of thought. Whatever you think, you will become. Buddha said, we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thought. With our thought, we make the world. So start thinking. Truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence. Growth, prosperity, success for everyone else. Peace, forgiveness, love, love, love. The mind should have always positive thoughts. And let's make the world a positive world, a creative world, a world full of peace, joy, happiness for everyone, for you, for me, for this dog, and for everyone, for every species, for these beautiful plants, for this everything. This is manifestations of the beauty of the supreme nature, what is God. Whilst the battles, the science of being great is conveyed to you very briefly. Contemplate, meditate, act on it, and you are going to create new history. God bless you. Thank you very much.